Ignore the title of the video. AI already revolutionized music video productions. People just don't know it. But I do, and I'm here to tell you about it. Now everyone and their grandma talks about AI, some in fear, some in wonder, without truly understanding its capabilities. I'm going to skip the part where I try to explain the technology behind it. There are better videos explaining it on the internet. I'm going to talk about the different types of AI, what are their strengths and weaknesses, how it's used in music video production right now, and what will the future bring. What is an AI? In simple terms, it's a very advanced technology that can generate basically whatever you want using machine learning. It can generate ideas, treatments, scripts, videos and pictures, basically everything you might need in a music video or anywhere else. Does this mean that from now on no human needs to generate anything new ever, because an AI will do it for you? Do we live in a dystopian world where instead of hard labor, AI will do fine arts and we rats will fool around in the sewer all day? The answer to this question is, hopefully not. In order for you to understand why I'm saying this, we first need to understand how AI operates when it comes to artistic tasks such as creating music videos. Let's start from the beginning by exploring one of the most well-known functions of the AI universe, the image generators. You have probably seen pictures like this floating around the internet. These were done either by Dalle, Stable Diffusion, or one of the thousands of other generators floating around the web. They can generate high-quality images based on a text prompt you give them, or an existing image. It requires lots of computing power, and stuff like human hands and faces are a bit wonky. The main reason is the lack of data. There has been an effort in the AI world to create more realistic faces by feeding it souls, though it's still a long way away from hands. Why? Because most photographs don't focus on the hands, and the AI doesn't quite understand what the palm is, especially how it works in 3 dimensions. At the beginning, all AI is more A than I, meaning it requires training in order to recognize, sort, and interpret the introduced data. We are talking about huge amounts of data that are categorized in its database, often without any permission. Dalle can generate high-quality pictures of a bicycle, but he never touched one, never crashed into his aunt with a mountain bike, or tried to impress a girl with a BMX.
Guess I'm just a little bit jumpy.
You can explain love to someone who was never in love, but unless you had your first love, you can never truly understand it. It's the difference between knowing something and understanding it.
Do you want?
Programs like Kaiber AI and Diffusion can generate frame-by-frame pictures one after the other that move so fast it looks like it's animated. The limitation of this is that each frame is slightly different, thus giving an uncanny valley look to videos. You can clean them up a bit in programs like Premiere Pro or DaVinci Resolve. However, it will still look like you asked 20 different artists to draw each frame separately. Just like Disney did it in its old days. You know, before they tarnished their reputation with all the terrible remakes and planning to replace everyone with artificial intelligence. In case you didn't know, the uncanny valley is when something that looks human acts like a human, but it creates feelings of unease and disgust in people looking at it. The strangest thing about it is that the more human it tries to look, the worse the effect becomes and the less empathy it gets. Just look at this robot made to understand babies better. Pure nightmare fuel, I tell you. The funny thing is that the less human something looks, the easier it is to empathize and relate to it. Just look at me. There have been strides in technology to have AI render 3D images, and some of them are quite awesome. Like creating full 3D render from an image, or creating a fully functional model with textures. Generating music is actually the easiest, especially if you're aiming for something soulless and generic. If you ask any professional in the music industry, they will all say that at some level all music is math.
music meets your science.
And because it's like math, AI like SoundDraw can analyze millions of songs, identify their common beats and patterns, and generate music that is catchy as the source material. The same with voice. The more voice files you can feed in programs like 11 Labs and Voice AI, the more accurately it can produce someone's voice, including tone and intonation. You have probably seen videos of Obama, Trump, and Biden playing D&D and sounding quite lifelike.
I like
We're all
it.
having fun, right?
Me too.
Did you guess that the last 30 seconds were voiced by an AI, including the background music? Gotcha. Most people who try AI fail. Because generating text is the easiest yet hardest to do. Programs like ChatGPT and Copy AI can generate mountains of text or give you ideas, information, and everything you need. However, a lot of times it's full of errors, inconsistencies, and just pure bullshit. It can't write using advanced literary techniques like foreshadowing or make complex jokes, because it comes up with the words one at a time. Imagine a rat with a typewriter and infinite time. Most of the stuff it's going to write is gibberish, but eventually it's going to write Shakespeare's entire literature. Now imagine this rat having access to data on the internet that it can use as inspiration, and cranks its speed up to 11, and you can understand AI can generate so much random crap. The problem with this is that you, or me for the matter, don't understand how much crap is on the internet. Like, do you truly understand how much information is out there? And how much of it are useless manuals? Millions of videos on YouTube have 0 views. The web is full of articles and books nobody ever heard of. Heck, there is even a dedicated site finding music from Spotify that nobody listened to. We are used to only seeing the most popular of everything. The ones that have reviews, cult classics, rising stars, and controversial information. But this kind of media is the exception, not the majority of the cesspool we call the internet. AI, however, sees the rest of the garbage and will take that into consideration when generating something for you. And if you ask it to write you a book, a movie, a song, or a music video from scratch, it will turn it to shit. Maybe not a smelly shit, but still. Sometimes AI will do a total brain fart, going against its own data and generating facts, statistics, and ideas with such confidence that it's hard to tell is an AI hallucination. And you really don't want to end up like the 2 New York lawyers who were fined for using fake citations and laws generated by ChatGPT. This is one of the reasons why AI hopefully will never replace artists of any kind. Someone who is serious about their craft will study the rules, the icons of the industry, and the masterpieces. They will learn the rules so they can break them, and then create something new based on the best works history has to offer, combined with creativity and the beautiful dimensions of the human condition. However, AI still has its uses if done correctly. It can be used to enhance already existing media, such as expanding a movie set and creating transitions and backgrounds. One of my minions fed it a script where 2 ex-lovers fought, and no matter the prompt, it transformed the scene into the 2 lovers making peace with each other and going for a coffee. Because on average, that's what happens in shitty romance novels. So even improving existing media will not always work. Tools like Timeblot AI can help you in video editing by automatically cutting out quiet spaces in audio, and it's compatible with Premiere Pro too. One good example of how AI can help filmmakers specifically is Krock AI. You can upload your text-based storyboard in a variety of formats, choose the style, and bam, it generates a quite decent storyboard to go along with your script. Now that we have a better understanding of how AI operates and what it can and can't be used for, let's have a look at music videos. When AI first came into the scene, there were lots of experimental videos like the ones from Dalle Chaos, where they experimented with the technology and the results are trippy as fuck. However, now things are a bit different. Just look at the music video A$AP Ant and A$AP Rocky, The God Hour. Edgar Estevez and his team have found ways to combine AI with real footage to enhance the music video and elevate both to a whole new, different level. Some big names in the industry, like Linkin Park, used AI to fully animate one of their videos, and with the help of a professional editor, it actually fits the song perfectly. Or maybe you have seen on Instagram and TikTok the myriad of reels with Greek statues dancing, or just a girl playing the guitar transformed into something mind-blowing. However, the genre most affected by AI is definitely techno and psytrance, where the trippy visual and uncanny valley effect enhances the music that sounds like two robots making sweet love to each other. These are the examples where instead of using AI to create something from scratch, skilled artists and editors use the generating capabilities of these programs to enhance something that already exists, to elevate an excellent media to legendary status, or just simply push the boundaries of what is possible with this technology. I'm very curious where this will be headed, because don't forget, we are only in its infancy. AI becomes more advanced every day, for the better or worse. Rest assured, if you're an artist, AI will not replace you. It might make you feel like shit, especially because people keep saying that they can't do what you can do. But you know deep down, that is not true. They are just saying that to get a free gig. AI may replace jobs in many different sectors like communications, customer support, and data entry. But even in these cases, you actually need to understand the technology and its limitations to make something useful out of it. Anyone can pick up a brush and draw. Only through years of practice can it look like something beautiful. AI might be a very advanced brush, but it still needs someone on the other end to hold it. For now. And this is where we are right now, at a technology that already started revolutionizing the world as we speak, not only the music industry. Let's use it with caution to add new dimensions to our projects, not necessarily as a replacement for real-world sets. Just an extra oomph, like a cherry on the top of an already delicious artisanal cake. Speaking of something handmade, we created the perfect camera stabilizing bag, the Red Bag, that AI will never be able to replace. Ideal for all RA and RAD cameras for getting buttery smooth and organic footage without any of the back pain. Do you think that AI will replace voiceover artists, animators, editors, or even cinematographers? Do you notice when you consume AI-generated content? Please don't forget to like and subscribe in order to stop the robot overlords taking over us completely.